Good morning, Elevate Mastermind. Kevin here. And are you ready to elevate? Here we go. I hope you had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. I know we certainly did. It was a nice time to check out for just a little bit. But going back strong, I'm sending this one out a little early because I'm going to be on vacation with my family next week. So I'm going to send this out a little earlier instead. But what I wanted to talk about today was one of the biggest struggles that I hear of from small business owners is team development, finding the right people, keeping the right people, managing the right people. And I learned a little saying a long time ago that definitely changed my approach to team management. It was, you only get the people you deserve. Whoa, that was a big one, right? If you're building your team and you're like, oh, everyone's not doing their job and I'm not getting the right people around me and what's going on, well, it's because you're still developing your management and hiring skills. You only hire the people you deserve. So you have to have a strong company. You have to have something alluring people to bring them in, that they want to work for you, and they get these little checkpoints and they know how well they're doing. So here's four questions or four statements to kind of see how well you're doing as a manager, right? As attracting great talent so you don't have to have that challenge. Number one, I have a daily huddle and weekly trainings in place to go over my key business systems. Do you train together as a team once a week? Do you huddle up even for 2 minutes on Zoom or in person just to say, this is what we're going to do at least once a week, if not daily? Each of my team members knows the importance of their position and how it affects the overall vision and target of the business. Do each of your employees know how incredibly important their job is and how that relates to the overall vision? If they're not doing their job, do they know how it affects everybody else? Every single position that you hire for is extremely important. One of my first jobs was at Albertsons supermarket, and I started out as a bagger, and they told me I had the most important position in the entire store. And obviously, at 15, 16 years old, I'm like, okay, I'm a bagger. Why? Because I had the first and last impression of the customers, right? If I set a good tone, they're going to have a good experience. If I leave them with a good smile and making them feel good, then they're going to have a good experience. That always stuck with me. Everybody on your team is important. I have a hiring manual in place to consistently bring in the right people, right? Do you have a hiring system? Do you have some personality profiles, some key questions that you always ask, some unnegotiable questions that you have to have a yes to before you consider hiring? Do you have that in place? And lastly, production bonuses are in place, and my team knows our next target. We all know where we're going, and we're bonused based on that. If you start with those four things, you can really, really make an impact. And of course, if you need help with that, that's what I'm here for. All right. Have a wonderful week. God bless you guys. Keep smiling. Bye bye.